In this short training video, I'm going to show you how to create a master course template, and that master course template would be used by content managers throughout your organization that are creating new courses. And this template is going to have all of the necessary settings and notifications and surveys that I want distributed throughout my organization. So to begin, I'm just going to click on Master Course Template. It brings me in here to the Edit Content area. I'm not actually going to add any content to this course because, again, that's going to be for the content managers. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the Settings here, and in the Settings tab I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to do some of these advanced course settings. So I'm going to come down and I'm going to choose for web-based courses the type of layout that I want people to use throughout my organization. Again, just so I'm maintaining some consistency from course to course. I'm going to choose Layout 2, which has a left-hand navigation along with some bottom navigation. Layout 1 has top and bottom navigation, but we're going to use this Layout 2 as a standard. It's going to be a sequential course, and I'm going to allow people to print out the training content if they wanted to do that. I am going to also set the option that people can fail my courses, which means that if they get a score of less than 80%, then it's going to be counted as a failure. There might be some scenarios where you wouldn't want people to fail, where it might be some informational training, or it might be training that is required for them to pass and they can have multiple attempts, in which case you would choose no. I'm going to come down and I am also going to set here that we're going to give a certificate of completion. I'm going to choose the certificate. Right now we're using this default certificate, and that's fine for my purposes. So I'm going to go ahead and keep the current certificate. I could always choose another one if I wanted to, because you can have more than one certificate in your environment. I'm going to click here to modify my settings, and I'm going to move on now to notifications. And here in notifications, this is where we'll have some standard messages that are sent out to trainees depending upon what's going on with the course. I'm going to modify here the course completion message that's going to go out to trainees when they finish the course, and I can put any kind of language in the message body that I want. I'm going to use some standard language that I, again, want to go throughout the organization when people are taking web-based training courses. So this is my modified training message. Again, we could put in some standard language, but for the purposes of this demo, this will serve fine. I am going to click Modify the Message. So that message has now been modified, and these other messages can be modified as well in the same way. And again, that's just to give some consistent messaging that's going out to trainees as they're taking these web-based courses. Finally, I'm going to come over here to my Survey tab, and if you recall, we created a master survey in another video, and now I'm going to go ahead and copy that master survey into this course template, so that way whenever a training manager is setting up a course, they're going to already have their post-training survey that we use as a standard. It might be based on one that you hand out in classroom training sessions, and that way nobody has to go in there every time and put in their own survey. It's already going to be set up for them. If they wanted to add some questions to the survey based upon their particular content, that would be fine. And I think that's it. If you set up your master course template as a starting point for all courses that are going to be web-based throughout your organization, you're going to streamline the training manager's job, but you're also going to be able to provide some consistent training throughout your organization.